What is up? What is up, YouTube? Check this out, man. I'm gonna make it we made it very simple for y'all, man. Check out the album. Links in our description below. Y'all check out it says more now. It says more. But anyway, our end cards. Shout out to our enders. So right at the end, if you check out the end cards and the links at the end, that's going to our other channel. Before the stage, we pushing that channel and everything. Uncle Mike gonna be doing some different things on there. Like we do a lot of police body cam stuff that I think is real interesting, man. That y'all should check out, man. Some of these people, we need to know what type of people we living around. This is crazy, man. You think Diddy crazy? Good gracious. Diddy gets very bad news, braced for heavy sentencing after judge latest request signal. Judge's latest request signals. What in the world? Hey, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell. This is gonna be a 2-in-1, man. We're gonna do this one, and we're gonna Diddy judge now coming for the jury. No. P. Diddy in major trouble. Judge Warren. Warren. Anyway, hit that subscribe button. Oh man, my camera done went out. Hey. You gotta do what you gotta do, man. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell, baby. Hey, let's check this bad boy out. Give him a thumbs up. Here we go.
Guys, it's your favorite federal informant. Listen, you guys, I am on vacation, but I wanted to pop in and talk about this thing that's going on. I know you guys heard about it. A lot of people have questions. I wanted to come and address it. If you guys don't know, Diddy told the defense and the prosecution that he wants them both to turn in similar cases like Diddy's. Okay. And by similar, it means you got convicted of one or two things of the Mann Act and you had no criminal priors. What? Now, a lot of the Diddy goons, the Diddy idiots were like, ooh, did he gonna walk? He ain't even doing jail time. To which I said, okay, stop. Okay. Diddy might have beat Rico. Okay. And it was a crushing blow to victims, to women, to anybody that doesn't stand with abuse, right? Did he beat Rico? But there's more to that story, but let's stick on topic. And apparently the jury said, we don't care what happened with Jane and Cassie, but because you were their boyfriend or their man, I guess you own them and no longer has a voice. However, who will pursue justice.
Man, look, this ain't.
Notes. So, whenever I take notes, this is going to be good. Okay.
Oh man, we're gonna skip that one. We're gonna skip that and go right to my man right here.
Hey guys,
it's something about that channel that's not repping me the right way. So y'all know what the problem is on that channel. I don't know what it is. I'm not gonna say on the channel. You feel me? But anyway, check this out, man. Let's see what my man Murad has to say, man. Hit that subscribe button, hit that bell. Let's do it.
Hey guys, coming to you from Amsterdam. I'm literally sitting like in a cinema room and I thought I would speak about this whole situation with Judge Arun's letter. We've broken it down, but more lawyers are chiming in this conversation and they are stating that Diddy is in major trouble. No intro. Subscribe to the channel. I would really appreciate it. It's just one click, guys. That's all you guys have to do and it goes a long way and you guys get constant videos. But let's get straight into this because P. Diddy is actually in much bigger trouble, guys, than we initially thought. Judge Arun denied the bail. Judge Arun is shading the jurors and basically discussing Jane and Cassie and the coercion and there's evidence that bears this and etc. and how this puts him in a bad position. But there's actually a lot more that Judge Arun has said that is leading Diddy to big trouble. The judge's reference, guys, in his denial bail letter to calculus regarding flight risk and danger to the community is actually a huge red flag regarding sentencing. Also, the judge's description, guys, of the circumstances of the Mann Act convictions as involving violence is extremely troubling. Remember, Diddy went down for 2 Mann Acts. He's been guilty of 2 Mann Act, and the judge is referring to them in regards to violence. That is huge because that is alluding that the judge is going to give him a heavier sentence because of violence pertaining to these convictions he's gone down for. This is also the same reason for why this man has been denied bail twice over the past month, because of him being a violent individual to a community, or that his violence can't be policed in private corridors. And so therefore, all of this is leading to heavier sentencing. This is one of the reasons why I don't mind sounding like a broken record, this lawyer says, by insisting that the defense should be specific, but the defense are not being specific. This is what they need to be specific on, They need to identify the victims on the basis of whom he was convicted, Cassie and Jane, identify those instances in which the victims were transported. The hotel beating of Cassie, and describing that this did not involve interstate transportation of Cassie and that it happened in a home state of residence. Identify the instances in which an element of the offence occurred within the venue of SDNY. Identify any instances involving transportation in the proper venue and in which Cassie and Jane engaged in prostitution. Identify the instances in which Diddy transported Cassie and Jane across state lines with the intent that Cassie and Jane engage in activities for money or its equivalent. None. This is what the defense should have done. This is what the defense should have been very specific on in regards to their bail application letter. Not just pose, 50 million passports in their bail packages, but rather be specific in regards to Cassie and Jane and referring to when they were not transported in regards to the man at convictions. They were not. Diddy's team still have time to do this when it comes to the oral arguments, when it comes to the sentencing date on October 3rd, or if the judge wants a hearing that is earlier on, if they want to pose more arguments and more conversations. But I want to repeat this again for you guys, and I think that this is very important. The judge's reference to calculus regarding flight risk and regarding danger to the community in regards to Diddy is a huge red flag regarding sentencing. Also, the judge's description of the circumstances of the man at convictions as involving violence is also very troubling. These are what multiple lawyers are saying after breaking down this particular, letter, who do have the qualifications, who are stating that this is a huge red flag for Diddy and the defense. No doubt his team are pissed that not only did the denial take place, but that Judge Arun wrote so many stipulations in this scathing letter that we have never seen from Judge Arun. He's never spoken like this. He's never come with this energy. He's never come with this advance, such a scathing letter. He's doing this now a month before the sentencing. He's lost it. He's lost his patience. He's had it with Diddy. He's also pissed with the juror's verdict and what had taken place. Really upset with all of that. And you can see that in his language, in the words that he's chosen to use. He is discussing Diddy as a flight risk, danger to the community. All of this and man act convictions discussing violence is extremely troubling statements for a judge to make. The sentencing is up to the judge and the judge only, not the jurors, not lawyers, not nobody else. Lawyers can fight for a reduction or not. But that's really about it. It's solely in regards to what the judge wants to do, Judge Arun. Diddy himself, he's pissed. He's extremely upset over this whole situation. He's not dealing well with it. He is fuming, and he feels like his lawyers should have gotten him out of jail, especially after the fact that he's had this RICO acquittal and the convictions and the verdict was given. He feels like he should not be in jail, especially when it comes to these man act convictions. He wants to be out. He's angry with his lawyers. He's angry with himself, but more so with the judge. And he wants to know what he can do to get out of this. When his when his denial was, when his bail was denied, in the courtroom a month ago, when I was there to see it, you should have seen the way his face changed. His face dropped, and he was extremely upset by what had happened, because he had hoped to had gone. His entire face went down, and he just put his head down, and he was very upset. So I can only imagine now that Diddy is fuming, because how embarrassing for you to go for your fifth bail application, and you've just been continuously denied, and there's nothing that you can do, and you're so on edge now because you think you're so close of leaving the jail. You're this close, but unfortunately, once again, it's not happened for you, and you feel like your lawyers aren't working as effectively. He is hammering down on his lawyers.
Of course I'll be upset. Guys, can you imagine? I mean, you in hot water, and the person that's going to get you out of this hot water, the judge, says, you want to go home, don't you? Just him saying that, it's like, yes, I want to go home. The judge know I want to go home. Yes, I want to go home. This is what the judge said to him, man. That's foul. I don't care. I want Diddy to do time. I think he should have been in jail for life for what he did to that girl. That's how I feel. I don't give a damn about no Rico and don't give a damn about how many drugs and everything. That one tape, you put your hands on that girl, you should be 10 years by the... You don't want to play. You don't want to play by Uncle Mike's rules. The world will be out. I'm not here to, what they call it. I ain't here to help fight crime. I'm here to stop it. You got to stop the crime. Yeah, that means if you put your hands on a woman, that's 10 years. If you lie out of your mouth, that's 5 years. What is the problem? The law's written in the books. That's right. Diddy pissed off because he thought he was coming home. They teasing you. They doing the same thing that you did for years to other people, 30 years. You sitting there putting your hands on that little girl supposed to be cooking food for you, the chef. What about the lady doing the makeup? She hiding the bruises. She on interview saying that I was just doing my job. I was covering up the bruises this boy putting on human beings. You daggone straight. That's why he pissed off. Now he got another bail. How many more bails you gonna have to do? Denied. You staying in jail. 6 years? I'm almost sure it's going to be 6 years.
You're this close, but unfortunately, once again, it's not happened for you and you feel like your lawyers aren't working as effectively. He is hammering down on his lawyers. Diddy is a very difficult person to work with. You can ask every PR person who's worked with him that this man is very hard to work with. And so the reason why these lawyers are putting up these bail packages is because Diddy is instructing them to do so. Diddy is paying them more. The lawyers will say, well, I think we should do this or this. But then if Diddy's offering money and telling them to do against what they're saying, the lawyers are going to listen, because at the end of the day, the lawyers don't give a damn about Diddy. They give a damn about the money that they're getting. Of course, they care about their reputation, and their reputation is still intact regardless of bail denials because Rico was acquitted. So this is a very interesting scenario here, because there are very troubling statements from Judge Arun that several lawyers are now saying in unison over the past 24 hours that I thought that was very interesting. And I wanted to add that to this video to say that whilst we broke down the letter, we discussed Judge Arun, these lawyers who have strong qualifications are not only echoing our same sentiments, but that they are stating that this man actually is in serious trouble, far more than what we thought. Which means that the sentence is going to be higher. I'm not going to predict any years that I think Diddy's going to get. I'm going to stop trying to do any predictions because Judge Arun is so unpredictable. We just don't know what this man can do. So I think it's pointless for us to predict how many years we think this man's going to get. Let's just wait till October the 3rd. I wish that this sentencing was a month earlier. Like, I wish the sentencing was in August or September. Like, I don't know why they're dragging it out to October. Let's hurry this up. Do you understand? But, you know, Diddy's in big trouble. He's fuming. He's upset. He's angry. He's stuck at the MDC. He can't get out. And, you know, there's nothing he can do. Talking about, oh, Judge Arun, I'm grateful for you. You're doing a great job. I just want to say that. He wanted to stand up and say all of that in the courtroom, acting like some hero. When Judge Arun has slapped you in the face to say, I don't give a damn about your opinion of me. And now you can't say I'm a bad judge because out of your own mouth, you said that I'm a good judge. You said that I'm a good person. So which one is it? Which one is it? Now, Jason Lee and Tiffany Haddish are having a baby. A lot of people are assuming that this is a prank. That's what it was given to me initially, but I don't think they would prank about something like this. Or maybe they would, I don't know, but they're holding a baby together, and it seems that they have either created a child together or adopted. I'm not entirely sure. I haven't looked too much into the story. I just saw that picture and I was just very confused. So I guess congratulations are in order to both of them. They're both going to be a mother and father. They're both going to be co-parenting together. And it's, you know, very confusing. I don't think anybody expected Jason to be talking about I'm a father now, or let alone Tiffany. So they've planned this in secrecy for a long time. The response was very much like, what is going on here? Are you pranking us? Because this doesn't seem right, or this just seems confusing. But I guess they are going to be parents, guys. They're going to be parents. So I guess congratulations are in order for both of them. They are having a baby together. And it was just news that I don't think anybody really has time for or expected in this realm. Let's just say that. And remember, guys, in regards to the prosecution, when it came to their response to Diddy's bail package, in their filing, prosecution cited 2 prior federal cases in which judge denied defendants bail after the convictions under the Mann Act. They say both of these cases are almost carbon copies of Diddy's because the defendants were also facing sex trafficking charges but only went down for Mann Act violations, very similar to Diddy. Further, they say P. Diddy's attempt to describe himself as simply a John ignores the fact that he transported individuals for the purpose of prostitution on hundreds of occasions over the course of decades. They also accuse Diddy of plying Cassie and Jane with substances and drugs, and say that not only is he a danger and a flight risk because of his violent behavior, but because of his endless financial means. So these points in the prosecution's response to the bail package were also very strong. They found different cases that had exact carbon copy examples to Diddy, that these particular cases of people, which I think we should look into in a future video to gain more clarity, did not go down for sex trafficking. They went down for Mann Act violations and were convicted on Mann Act, but they were denied bail continuously, just like Diddy is. So for those who are arguing that Diddy is some sole stranger or that RICO acquittal means that Diddy should not be able to go free, well, there are multiple cases very similar to P. Diddy where they went down for Mann Act and were denied bail. So what are you going to say about that? What are you going to say about unfair treatment? What are you going to say about, oh, Diddy is the only individual here who's exceptionally being treated in a very negative way because of RICO acquittal, he should have gone? Well, there are several other cases. Just say that you haven't done enough research and that there actually are cases similar to Diddy where they did not receive bail and they only went down for Mann Act. All of that is there for people to read. And I think that that specific point is also very strong for the judge Arun to read. So without Auntie Maureen, it looks like prosecution are still doing okay. Let me know your thoughts, guys, when it comes to this video. Do subscribe to the channel. I would appreciate it. It's just one click to subscribe, guys. Whenever there's new information coming out or people are speaking, we have to do videos even if we are in uncomfortable environments. Hopefully you guys can hear me clearly. Hopefully you guys can see me clearly. There's no issue with any of that. I do apologize, but sometimes I feel like it's nice, whatever background I'm in, to give you guys a quick video. I'm just in the cinema, guys. In the cinema, guys.
That's
I'm not
nice.
trying to watch anything. I'm just here to just give you guys a quick video in a quiet room.
That's
But please
nice.
do subscribe. It's just one click. That's all you guys have to do. It goes a long way. Subscribe to the channel. Become part of Marauder Nation. Become a Marauder. Click that button and subscribe. It's just one click. That's all you guys have to do, and you guys are in. Send a tip.
Yeah, you see those end cards? Those end cards, we got end cards at the end of our video. Somewhere here, click here. That will take you to our other channel. Go to our other channel and subscribe to our other channel, man. Help Uncle Mike out. Uncle Mike is a full-time YouTuber. It takes a lot of work to sit here and do this 24/7, man. It is 11 o'clock at night. Other people are chilling, looking at TV, enjoying their life. I'm sitting in here giving y'all this content. I know you got to get up and go to work in the morning, but then when I wake up, the first thing I worry about is views and subscribers. You know, but dude, I'm letting y'all know I'm gonna keep saying this right here. I'm gonna put this in so many videos, so when the verdict come out, even if it's like this and they take one away, the reason why I'm doing this is because he has already served at least 1 year in jail. So the judge is gonna give him 5 years to start off with. Somewhere around 5 years, you know. Then you're gonna get one off for good behavior. They're gonna do 4 years. They're gonna do at least 4 years. That's what I think. Hey, I'm gonna get on up out of here. Thank y'all so much for subscribing to the channel. Go subscribe to the other channel. Before the stage. I gotta start saying that. I gotta get used to saying that, before the stage. Y'all take it light, take it slow. Tell them Uncle Mike told you so. Peace out.